Emma, a tourist from the UK, visited a small restaurant in Japan. She ordered a bowl of ramen and, out of habit, asked for a fork. The waiter looked confused and said they only had chopsticks. Emma, embarrassed, tried to explain she wasn't good with chopsticks, but the waiter thought she was complaining about the restaurant's service. Eventually, a kind local at the next table showed her how to use chopsticks properly, turning an awkward moment into a fun cultural lesson. Carlos, a businessman from Mexico, was attending a conference in Germany. During a casual conversation, he proudly mentioned how mañana, tomorrow, is a flexible concept in Mexico, meaning things don't always happen on time. His German colleague, Thomas, was shocked because in Germany, punctuality is crucial. He mistakenly thought Carlos was saying Mexicans were lazy, leading to an awkward moment. They later laughed about the misunderstanding when Carlos explained that it's just a different cultural approach to time. Anna, a student from France, was visiting India and was invited to a traditional dinner at her friend Priya's house. Excited, she brought a bottle of wine as a gift. However, she quickly realized her mistake when Priya's parents, who didn't drink alcohol for religious reasons, politely declined the gift. Anna felt embarrassed, but learned that in some Indian families, offering sweets or flowers is a more appropriate gift. John, an American tourist in Thailand, got lost while looking for a temple. He asked a local for directions, but instead of saying they didn't know, the person gave him random directions to avoid seeming unhelpful. John followed the instructions and ended up even more lost. Later, he learned that in some cultures, people prefer to give an answer, even if it's wrong, rather than admit they don't know. Lisa, an Australian project manager, was working with a team from Spain. She set a deadline for Friday, expecting all work to be done by the end of the work week. However, her Spanish colleagues interpreted Friday more flexibly, assuming it was okay to deliver the work by Monday morning. Lisa panicked on Friday evening, thinking the project was delayed, while her Spanish colleagues were relaxed. After a discussion, they realized it was a cultural difference in how deadlines were understood. David, an American businessman, had a virtual meeting with his Japanese client. At the end of the call, he casually said, "Let's meet sometime soon." His client politely agreed, but never followed up. David later realized that in Japan, indirect refusals are common. His client didn't want to say no directly, but had no intention of setting a meeting unless specifically scheduled. If you liked this English comprehension exercise, don't forget to like and subscribe.